Hello, my name is Olga. I'm life coach and today I want to speak about relationships and marriages. And I experienced in my professional life a lot of families and a lot of couples who told me about arranged marriages, for example. And yeah, some people from some countries, this is very usual for these countries to have arranged marriages. It means that families are choosing uh, some women or men, for example, and then these families are speaking together and they decide to allow, to agree with this marriage or not. And then if this marriage happens, then people, young people, they start to live together, to build their family, to get children and so on. And especially in this video, I want to speak more about that kind of marriages. For Europe, this is very unusual, but for Asia, for example, this is very usual, very uncommon. That kind of marriages. We have also in Europe sometimes some marriages who I cannot say they are arranged, but they are somehow two people meet and they have some interest. They meet, for example, in special marriage agency, and then they have interest together and they look if this and this is in common, and this is different than that kind of marriage which is just meeting somewhere and falling in love. So now today I want to speak about this topic about arranged marriages. And yeah, what I want to say that a lot of young people in these traditional marriages, they are going in this marriage with expectations, with hope that they will get love, that they will develop a lot of positivity, a lot of good moments. Parents explain the same and they say, yeah, if you find a good woman or man, then later it will come love, this and this. So, but in my practice, in my practical work, people who are coming to me, most of these people told me that they couldn't develop love. Of course, this is possible. I know also families who could develop this kind of love in family after marriage. But most of people who I met, they were not very happy. So this I must say. And why they came to me? Because they wanted to find a way how to be happy in that kind of marriage. Because this kind of traditional marriages means a lot of things now are together. These both big families are dependent on each other. And divorce, for example, would mean that it's not only about these two people, man and woman, it's also about these big families. They will experience a lot of negative things, for example. Properties, for example. This is very, very complicated all. This is very much things, and yeah, then if you, someone who is looking now this video, if you know what kind of marriage I mean now, then you understand me what I'm saying. And so what is my goal today? My goal today is to say that a lot of people who are coming to me with this kind of problems in their relationships, they wanted to improve. They wanted to avoid this divorce. They also wanted to avoid stress in their families, in their relationships. Most of them, they have already children, so they have properties, they have children And this is not first year. After 10 years marriage, for example, 10, 15 years, most of problems we can see. Some people have this after 5 years, but the rule is somehow, my experience is, people uh, understand that something is going wrong after they get children. So why is it like this? Because they came together, this was arranged marriage. They didn't have time to develop love, to build relationships, because they don't know how to build relationship. They just marry because their parents say, yeah, or traditions say you have to marry now. Everyone is married, we want to see kids, this. People marry and they don't have time to develop relationship. You can develop relationship after marriage, of course, but this is not self-running process. No, this is something what you have to build. You cannot just sit and wait something will happen somehow alone. No, you have to do this. Like if you want to make business, for example, you also have to know how to make business. You cannot just start something and somehow do. You have to know how you do this and this. The same is in marriage, even if this is arranged marriage. Even more important in arranged marriage, that you start to build this kind of relationship, because this is now very important. You have now arranged marriage. This will be very difficult in your culture to get divorced. Maybe this is, people don't do this in many families. So now this is very important to build very healthy relationship to your wife, to your husband, because later children will come. Even if people have children already now and they notice, okay, I want to improve my situation, somehow I'm not happy, my wife is not happy, something like this. And in this video I want to tell that this is possible. In many cases, people can avoid stress, can avoid misunderstandings, can avoid bad relationship during this marriage, can avoid divorces, of course. And if people don't improve relationships because they don't know how, or they think this is not possible to improve, then this marriage will die one day. So as a result of this, what can happen? People can get sick, their children can be very unhappy, and they will behave in a very strange way. Also mental health of children and physical health, this will be also very impacted from this all. And later these children, they will be not able to have healthy relationships, to have healthy marriage and love and all, and they will be not healthy themselves. So I am very sure you want best for your children, and you want also good relationship, good marriage. And that's why I'm speaking now. I want to tell you that this is possible if you get help. You need to find someone who's professional. Now, I don't know in which country you are living now. You have many possibilities. You can see, you can search who is in your country, what kind of help you can get. In Europe, I'm living in Germany. In Europe, we have so someone who who is family therapist, for example, or who give family advice, who is working with couples, who is the coach for relationships, who is family therapist. This is also my profession, for example. I have this all. Also, I am family therapist and coach and a lot of things, a lot of qualifications in this area. I'm living in Germany and I offer my help also online. I'm working with people from over the world. But I want to tell you, if you are living in a country where you can find someone and you can visit in person, this is also a good way. So in some countries you have, yeah, well, in most of countries you have this possibility, and I understand also that people don't want to tell other people that they have some kind of problems, then they want to go somewhere and to search help. This problem is not only in Asia, for example, or in countries where these arranged marriages are very in common. This problem we have also in Europe, that people don't like to explain or to tell to others that they have some kind of problems in their relationships, in their family, in their marriage. People don't want to speak about this in private circle or with friends, with family, but they need to speak to professional. And this is very good if this professional, if they can find this professional, and this professional is working in a very, very good way. It means that for me, for example, I have duty of confidence. I'm not allowed to speak about this. I'm not allowed to tell anyone. This is very secret work. So it's very anonymous work. If clients are coming to me, they have trust. And I'm also not allowed to speak who was coming and who I gave advice and with who I was working. Even if these people are married and everyone from them, for example, wife is coming and then husband is coming, these both people will also don't know that they get help somehow. That kind of work is this, and sometimes in some cases, most of couples, they do like one of the members, one person ask help and say, yeah, we have problems and this, and then in this process we speak together and decide if another husband or wife, or if another person in this relationship, in this marriage, if we need this another person, if we want to invite another person also in this session, in this talk. So this is decision. We decide together. If we see this is necessary, this will be good, and if another person agree, then this can happen also. This is how it's working. I don't know if this topic is completely new for you, or maybe you know about this, but in my experience, many people don't know about this. This is possibility. There are some, yeah, coaches, there are some therapists, family coaches. They are working with people, and this is me, for example. I offer also another coachings, and most of people who are coming to me, they say me about one big problem what they have, but with time we see that there are many problems in some life areas. So we are speaking about all these topics, and I pick the reason. This is my main work, that I find this reason. What is the main problem now, in which area of life? I have also cases that someone is coming and explaining me about problems in business, and if I speak, if I ask questions and try to understand, then I find out that this is somehow not the main problem. The main problem is in family somewhere or something like this. And then if this problem in family is solved, then this is in business also going better. But every case is very individual, and yeah, I can just explain what kind of experience I have in my professional life, and people over there, they can just listen and understand if their situations are maybe similar, or people should understand that in their problems also there are some solutions. This is always a way, and this is my goal here. I don't want that people feel alone, that people feel unhappy. I want that people know there are some help, there are some possibilities, and in most of cases there are solutions. I never experienced case in my life, and I'm working 30 years now with people, and I coached many people, more than 40,000 coachings I did in my life, and I never experienced that in some cases it wouldn't be improvement or a solution. So this is my practical experience, and this I offer in my life. You can contact me if you need my help, or if you have questions. Please ask questions, write me DM, and or you can find me in other ways. I have my website, I have my social media, all is this in under this video. I hope you understand my English. So I'm not perfect, but I try my best, and I'm very happy that you have seen my video today, and I hope that you will see my next videos, and I wish you a good day. So see you later. Bye bye.